So I want to talk about this post by Sassy, this little comment, which I gotta say is pretty sassy. But I want to say, Sassy, I am not here to report on the real fraud, okay? First of all, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a detective, okay? But what I am doing is talking about the providers that what are happening to providers that are good, legitimate providers, and the system that's failing, both guilty and not guilty. Now, listen, in a system of, let's say you commit a criminal act, even if I'm guilty of that criminal act, there's a system that follows each person goes through. And what I'm arguing is that system does not occur in the access system prior to suspension, termination or exclusion. Okay, the people that committed real fraud should be prosecuted and brought to justice. I believe that. And yes, absolutely. But you can watch those stories on Fox 10, Justin Lum, or any of the other news stations. That's all they report on. They don't tell you about the stories of the providers that are suffering right now in Arizona, or the patients that are suffering because Access is unduly treating providers and not taking providers off these lists despite being cleared of fraud, you guys. Despite being cleared of fraud, they continue to do this to providers. It might also interest you, Sassy, to know that Benjamin Crump, a very known and popular and famous lawyer, right, Benjamin Crump, has filed a lawsuit. It's been filed in Arizona. I put it down here against Access for terminating, excluding, and suspending providers improperly and targeting minority owners. Minority owners include women, African Americans, and other ethnic backgrounds, okay? And small businesses. Yes, because they don't have enough money to fight. You guys, these lawsuits are existing today and are in place today that are going to change the way Access does services and how they do in Arizona, what they do in Arizona. That's the hope, not only to compensate the damages for these providers and patients, because there's a lot of people that have sued Access today because of their actions and inactions. And that's good, because what it does is not only compensate them back, but it also helps to change and pave the road for Arizona and other states to follow suit and how to suspend, exclude, and terminate providers properly. Okay, because it's not being done here in Arizona. It's very disturbing to me to hear Marcus Johnson, the Access Director at the 8/18/2025 hearing, state that Arizona is leading the way in understanding the fraud issues. That's very concerning to me because, in my opinion, they're the most incompetent system that I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm going to fight and fight and fight for this to change.